Hi, and welcome back to Let's Win XCOM Long War. I'm Philip, and we'll start off looking at the event list. I got an alien abduction after I turned off the last episode, but I have not gone on it, saving it for you guys. It's in Europe. Since my base is in Europe, I can't lose the continent bonus, but, you know, it would kind of suck to fail the mission. Carapace armor coming up really soon. We're gonna have to pay money to build them, and seeing as how it's 18 days until our next workshop stops, that's not really gonna be around to refund us. Though if we were tricky, we might be able to time the armor to finish right after the workshop, which would give us maximum refund, I believe, if I understand. Let me read the workshop. Yeah, 7% refunded on resources used when building things. So I'm pretty sure you can get that bonus retroactively, which opportunities like that don't come around very often, but would be awesome. Yeah, research. Maybe we'll go right into skeleton suit. Hard to say. It would be nice to capture a plasma carbine or a muton, so then we could do the muton autopsy, interrogate, and then go straight into plasma with the plasma research credit that mutons give you. But our barracks is a little empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. However, seeing this is an abduction and we get paid for these, and it's still the middle of the month, plus I'll have a ton of troops coming back on duty in 4 or 5 days. I feel safe enough sending all my good troops. And it's not like if I split them, I would have much of a force left for either this mission or the one I was saving troops for. We're not going to take we're not going to take a bad rookie if we have to take a rookie. We'll take, that one is fast and willpowery. This one is willpowery and Amy. Okay. Well, we have no explosives. We have a rifleman, a medic, 2 scouts, an engineer, and I think this guy an assault or an infantry. I'm gonna make him an assault. Here's my reasoning. It's based totally on this mission. Also, he has no particular outstanding skills. But all my troops, except for my engineer, and I'm going to actually switch my engineer over to rifle, because his movement is pretty poor. Shotgun, it's going to be hard for him to get close. I think what we're going to go for is a wall of rifles. I'm going to stay at medium range. Especially if I encounter mutons, I would like to not get close enough to be grenaded. So we're going to stay at medium to long range. And I don't have any explosives, per se, no rocketeers. And my engineers aren't like explosive-centric. Also, this guy has holographic targeting, which is pretty awesome for rifles. So I could either go with more rifle or a shotgun for those moments when I really need to blast something, like a muton. Which is why I'm going to take that. Now, he doesn't have the super high stats that I would love to have. We're going to give him alloy plating and an arc thrower. Yeah, I prefer to have exceptional stats on my assaults. So we're going to make him we're going to build him like our previous assaults. Defensive, shotgun based, because of his low stats. At the very beginning of the game, I did that so they wouldn't die. At this point, when I'm going to have access to good armor, I might build a more aggressive one with my exceptional troops. And my shitty troops can take the more defensive path. So, Hate to rain on his parade, but who else? Obviously, this guy needs the medikit. We can squeeze a lot of stuff onto our engineer. I am going to take smoke and frag grenades. I want a lot of grenades because I have no racketeer. Since we're going to be relying on smoke and rifles, let me give this guy a scope. Oh. I might have to use that suppression a lot. Let's give him a scope and high capacity mags. Lightning reflexes, running gun, grenade, alloy plating. Running gun always tempts you to go out there. 2 grenade, arc thrower, grenade, arc thrower. 2, 3, 4. Let's go with the grenade. I don't feel that safe. Is the alloy plating going to be worth it on this scout? Do I want another grenade? Do I want the arc thrower? Let's keep the alloy plating. It synergizes well with the medikit. So, alloy, scope. Let's go ahead and put a scope on this guy. Engineers are great for customizing because of all the slots. We have 2 smoke grenades there. Hopefully we won't need more. Also, I'm just gonna set my bar for retreating a little lower than normal. Let's go. Alright. Ugh, I hate road missions. Glad I brought grenades though, because these cars will go out. Alright, tactical sense. Note that our medic is our squad leader, we can tell by the star, which means if he goes down, we lose, the morale hit is more serious. The good news is, he's a medic, so we don't have to put him up front. Got running gun if we need it. Okay, let's move our infantry, who should be the center of our squad, up here to the only realistic cover. We don't want to trigger anyone yet, but totally willing to try and get our squad together. Let's see. Grenades. We want our grenades to be pretty central to the whole business. Move them there since we don't see anybody. Okay, we'll move this scout further out. And now we're not going to move past these people. Medic here. Scout here. Yeah, scout here. Damn. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. Well. That didn't even set off the car. Oh, come on, guys. I'm gonna suppress him. Maybe should have waited since I plan on throwing another grenade. That set that car on fire, good. So the plan is to suppress him, set the car on fire. Put smoke on our exposed units. Gonna risk taking a hit here. That's why we have the shotgun on the assault. And then this guy just has nothing to add. We're definitely not going to move up and piss off any other aliens, so we'll just move him over here. And hopefully this muton will just die when the car explodes.
They're trying to pull back.
Well, at least he's not flanking anyone. And I think the car's gonna blow him up anyway.
Target acquired.
Obnoxious. Also, like a Cirque du Soleil style. Clever. Let's hope this doesn't trigger anyone. Take his crappy shot. Unsurprising. Now our shotgun wielder, can he be flanked? Yes. I guess I could pick away this guy and go for the stun. This would be a good opportunity. 5 health. Okay, we want to shoot and reload on this character. It's about as good as we're gonna get.
Got no ammo. Rock and roll.
Does anyone else have a smoke grenade? Yes. Come on.
Target is not disabled.
That was a good try. So they have plasma rifles. Let's see, this is heavy cover. This is a scout. Engineer. There are no awesome places to be. You could certainly get flanked up there. You really want to play it safe, but there's so much opportunity to get flanked. Put a smoke grenade on our most exposed unit. Note that our medic is blocked from sight for the most part. Gonna run this guy back here just to be safe. This guy can go on Overwatch, though it seems unlikely. Okay, these thin men are what we're really worried about. Aliens are looking at me, they really want that medic. That is fine. Ooh, bold. Annoying. I hate it when they poison. They panic from... Even the rookie didn't panic. Okay, we have decent chances to hit this guy. You'll note we can probably shoot him from right here. Rookie may be able to hit him with a grenade. We can suppress him. We want to take shots with our rearmost troops. Simply because they can't shoot anything else. Hollow targeting never hurts. That plus executioner pretty much means our infantry is going to slaughter this guy. Okay. I'm gonna run our medic up here. He is, of course, immune to poison. We're going to put him on Overwatch. Put our scout on Overwatch. Other scout on Overwatch. We're just gonna hope for like an instant kill on the thin men, if it comes to that. And this rookie is gonna take 1 more poison damage. Let's move him here and hunker. Maybe he can get a grenade shot next turn. I know his accuracy is shot because he's poisoned and he's a rookie, so it wasn't going to be even worthwhile to begin with. See if this sectoid does anything really obnoxious. I don't think they can get a flank on me. That might have been a little close to my shotgunner. You might regret that. We may just let this rookie's health wear down and heal him later. If he's out of commission for a while, well, what is there to do? He has running gun. That would probably be optimal for taking out this sectoid, really. He moved just close enough to not trigger some pretty angry scout snipers. Is he flanked here? Okay. We have running gun here as well. Yeah, let's trigger the Overwatch with our scout.
Taking fire over here.
Since we have running gun, we can move right back to where we were and shoot. If this doesn't turn out to have... So now we know we can't just shift our infantry over 1 and flank this thin man.
Going in for the kill.
So we're gonna go right back to where we were. We're gonna take a shot. 40% ain't great, but could happen. Could happen.
Out of firepower over here.
See what this scout can do. Ooh, I was not counting on a hit. Perfect.
Hey, quiet, big baby, you're fine.
Oh, I forgot that there were 2 Overwatches. No! That sucks. Question is to advance further for a better shot, or to stay back here. Well, let's play it safe, though I hate to. Please, 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 please. Yes. And we will take a couple pot shots just in case one of our horrifically poorly aiming rookie
Shot failed to connect.
or our engineer Remember, he has hollow targeting, which will only help. And it'd be nice if he finished him off, but hey, 100% chance. Okay, glad we finished off that pod before this one showed up.
They're moving to flank me.
Out of running gun. Got some explosives nearby. No smoke grenades left, but it's just sectoids. Poison is worn off. Let's go for double grenades. We're gonna switch back to your assault rifle. Okay, this shot is gonna be for most of the marbles. So we want to make sure it works out, lest we have to send in the and we're gonna leave one poor sectoid standing if these double grenades do what I think they will.
Suck on this.
And maybe there's another pod after this. Ooh. That jumped a little. I hope it hits both of them. Here's our infantry. Hopefully, he can range. 72%. Of course, we're using our assault rifle. What do you think I was going to use? We'll go for the 72 with low health. I guess we can bag these bodies because our scout is almost certainly gonna make mincemeat. We'll let our baby scout get the first shot.
Dead and gone. Missed the target.
We'll see how well our other scout does. Oh no! No ammo. That also does not look like the best place to reload. You just stay here. Let's go for the kill. Nope.
Missed the target.
Let's go into Overwatch and hope that it keeps these guys under control. Oh, I like that this one's scared. Nope, stay back, stay back. Yes, perfect. Okay, well that was obviously a pretty terrible move. Wow. That was... Oh, that is why we play XCOM, is it not? Please, feel free to make hilarious comments. I wish you had sprint, like my other medic.
Reloaded.
We're gonna get our troops together. I mean, we're going to
You'll be fine.
just get things under control again. That means decent amount of reloading. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. He's the like Uber reloader with his special ability, so there's no need.
Ready to rock.
Uh-huh. Engineer up.
Got it covered.
We'll advance and reload this one as well.
I'm ready. I'm on it.
That sounds good. I heard a muton. I think it's up on the right. We have one stun left. Who's holding it? Our assault? Didn't we try that? I thought we only... Maybe the assault's out. We only brought the one. Okay. Okay, what I meant was we have no stuns left, so unfortunately this muton run and gun is back on all our troops. I feel like the firefight might happen over here on the right. Maybe we can see it from up here if it's close. I guess there was no point in hunkering, really. Baby scout.
I'm on it. Roger, I got my eyes on. Got it covered.
Okay.
Quiet. Do you hear something?
It's up on the left. However, all the good cover for advancing is here on the right. Since we have some run and gun characters,
Enemy spotted.
they will be the ones to advance. Because they can back up and still go into Overwatch. Which is exactly what we're gonna do.
Run them down. Got it covered.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. Roger, I got my eyes on. On Overwatch. Roger, I got my eyes on.
We'll hunker this guy.
Got it covered.
Maybe he can soak some fire.
I'll get him next target.
Muton. Now you're really flanked though. Car's on fire. Don't forget car's on fire. Can I not? Okay, you can take out that muton. Or that floater, most likely. Can't see anyone from there. These two from here. I don't think anyone went into Overwatch, but once again, this is why we move our scouts first. Now we know the other one didn't because it could definitely see us. Gonna take our shot here. Excellent. No, not excellent. Keep it together, people. Keep it together. No one gets scared. Come on, you got this. Perfect. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is the last pod or I would not be doing this. You see, shotgun on an infantry, you just can't close like this, you can't get the crit, you can't get the 100% accuracy, because you can't get the double move and attack in until way down the line when they become a lieutenant. Alright, we got one guy left. We're gonna light him up with our engineers. Overwatch. Oh no, I can't remember if... Alright, well, it's the time for cover is past, let us say. Engineer is definitely firing first. Excellent.
Weapons empty. Can't engage.
Gotta remember. Might as well put him in the same boat. See if he can... Excellent.
We nailed it, Commander. Mission accomplished.
Alright, well done, Operation Hot Dream. No particular swag there. I'm trying to think of any tactical situations that were brutal. I think the suppression and grenade worked well for us. Oh, excellent. We got a corporal. And we got a wounded squatty. Not too bad. 9 days. Not so bad. Oh, thank God. Gunner Rocketeer. Nothing fantastical here. Too bad our capture didn't work. I kind of wish I'd brought another arc thrower, but I regret nothing. And we get 100 cash, which brings us that much closer to either more squad size.
We need to start hiring additional soldiers through the barracks.
Yes, we do. We are not going to be able to go on the next mission if it happens too soon. And that extra squad size is going to run our troops down even faster. I'm not up to building shivs yet. I'm definitely waiting for this workshop to finish. I'm probably just going to have to bide my time, is what I'm thinking. Alright, 2 carapace armor. Plenty of time before the council report, or the heavy hitting end month missions, I think, for my troops to come back. I may miss one in between. Let's go ahead and see what the next mission will be, since I don't really have any particular topic to cover.
Commander, there's a priority 1 transmission coming in from the council.
Damn it. The hack signal in place. Alien battleship is vulnerable. Now is the time to strike. We need you to deploy a squad and set down the ship. Sir, this is absolutely the worst possible time. Later. Look at me. Look at me skip this mission. Look at me wait. I don't even care if I never get it. This is the worst possible time. I just send 6 rookies to die. Alright. Awesome. Carapace armor is ready. I'm not sure how much armor it gives me. I'm guessing 2 or 3. But that would be pleasant. As you can tell, I have to carry an alloy just to make that happen at the moment. Skeleton suit, 10 days. Climbing grapple. Yes, I want that. I want that so hard. And is there anything else I want more? No. I'm not sure what the stats on the skeleton suit actually are. But I know I'll want at least one. Costs 15 alloys. Let's look at building, just in case we're gonna like accidentally build away all our alloys. Carapace armor, 15 engineers, 11 alloys each. So right now we could build 6. We could build 6 of these. So we can't possibly pay for all that. And we lose one of those if we build skeleton suits. Skeleton suits are faster and they actually give you defense, which is nice. I know that. How long do these take? 10 days. Council report in 11 days. Usually I feel like there's a gap at the beginning of the month. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait 6 days. And then I'm going to build armor. I think I'm going to go ahead and research the skeleton suit, which is pretty kick-ass, admittedly, for snipers. It gives us a significant ability to project snipers up onto buildings and other people. Remember, anyone on buildings gets a 20% aim bonus against lower individuals, lower elevation. So we're just gonna bide our time again. All right, let's see what the next mission's gonna be.
From the council, Commander.
They have an alternate. Oh, they want to give us gangplank again. No. No. Stop offering. And we have an abduction.
Commander.
Heavy abduction in Canada.
I've got the coordinates locked in.
Remember, council missions are optional. Perfect. Okay. Got a whole ton of troops coming back in like 2 days. Probably in time for the next mission. We have our most qualified troops ready to venture forth. Things are looking good. Alright, I will see you next time for this abduction mission. And I'm sorry we didn't start building carapace armor that quickly, but I think, you know, you just have to make the right choice. And I'm pretty sure the right choice is to wait to get a refund, as well as see how the skeleton suit pans out. We'll probably buy skeleton suits at the beginning of next month. Alright, it's been a pleasure, and I will see you next time.